Hey guys, it's Phil again, and today Valve released another major CSGO update. They added graffitis to the game, which is something that people have been requesting a lot in the past, but I think by this point in time of CSGO, no one expected that they would still implement this. They're having graffitis in 1.6 and Source, and now we also have them in CSGO. There are three ways to get graffitis. The first one is you can get them just by launching the game until the 10th of October as like a little welcoming surprise or something. So I have 11 new items in my inventory. One of them is one of those new graffitis that you basically get for free. And then I also bought the new capsules or the new packages or whatever they're called that you can get in your in-game offers. And then you can also get a graffiti as your weekly drop. So let's check out what my free graffiti is gonna be. I didn't check yet. It's the GG Well Played SWAT Blue sticker, and there we have the community graffiti box 1. I bought 5 of these off the community market right now, and I bought 5 CSGO graffiti boxes that I want to open. So that's the graffiti. It says use F in game to apply graffiti. This item is a limited use item automatically removed when out of charges. Okay, so basically what you can do with those graffitis, I'm going to talk about that while I open these, in case some of you didn't read all that stuff. That is, first of all, the graffiti box 1 with all the graffitis, which I think most of them even have been stickers before. Yeah, at least this banana sticker. I know this crown graffiti has also been a sticker. So I guess most of these are community made. Holding down as well, clutch. I think those look pretty cool, so I'm just going to open these. This is of course a way for Valve to make money again. Would have guessed that. There's the banana sticker, because once you have a graffiti and you equip it, the animation is actually pretty cool. You can only use it 50 times. And I think that's a pretty smart way for Valve to make money, because after the 50 times it's gonna be gone out of your inventory and you will have to buy another one. Whereas, for example, a sticker on a gun will not wear off after after the gun has been used for 50 hours or so. So that's a pretty smart way to make money, only allowing players to use these graffitis 50 times. That says unseal it once for 50 charges. I guess unsealing means that I equip it and then I will be able to use it. I'm not quite sure. And that is the community graffiti box 1 that I didn't open yet. Yeah, also I really think most of these have been stickers. I've seen quite a bunch of these, maybe even all of them, but for example this winged diffuser, I've never seen that before. I'm not sure, could all be stickers, but I'm not really a guy that is that much into stickers, so I wouldn't really know. And from this one we get the pocket barbecue. Okay, also, I have not tried to apply any graffiti in-game yet, because, yeah, as I said, I just opened these, or I just saw what this is, so I'm gonna look at that. But what else I know is that a graffiti lasts 7 minutes. I'm not sure if a graffiti will move on to the next round if you play in matchmaking, or if this is even possible in matchmaking. Oh, so close to the good sticker, the Clutch King. But it says in the graffiti FAQ, it says one application of graffiti lasts 7 minutes and degrades over time until it is no longer visible. So I guess at least for public servers, for like deathmatch servers and stuff, it's gonna stay. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna reset in matchmaking after a round has ended. And also at this point, I'm not sure what I think about this. If this is available in matchmaking, one thing I do remember from 1.6 and Source is that certain graffitis have been pretty distracting to the gameplay itself. When you get around a corner and you do not expect anything to be on a wall, and then there's a pretty dark graffiti that from a distance might look like a counter-terrorist or terrorist model standing in front of that wall. That could be distracting, but I guess we're gonna find out. Eventually people will get used to it. But let's face it, let's be honest, the truth is that Valve's looked for a way to make quick and easy money again, and I think with this they definitely found a way. There we have the sealed graffiti ace. That's graffiti style, I like this one. really hope that I can get one of those cool ones. Let's see, is there anything else interesting? There we have the Sealed Graffiti Marta from the, I guess it's pinups sticker capsules. I don't really like those at all. And yeah, I think I said basically everything. So you can use these 50 times. There are two different types of graffiti patterns, the monochromes and multicolored. The monochromes are received as rank up drops, and the multicolored patterns are those that you get from these, that you can get from these boxes right here. And also one thing that I want to try out later. Oh, that's a good one. Kawaii Killer Terrorist, that's a cool sticker. If you apply graffiti, you cannot apply it on every wall, I guess. There's like gonna be a graffiti preview that's gonna show what the graffiti will look like on the wall. And it will also preview if you can place a graffiti on the surface you are looking at. So I'm not quite sure what that will look like, but I will hop on an offline server after this and I will find out. But I think that's a pretty interesting update. Also with this update, even though it says on Reddit it said major CSGO update, I don't think it's that major. Basically what happened is they added these graffitis and they also fixed that Molotov and smoke inconsistency glitch that you maybe saw on Adrian's channel, where you could throw a smoke grenade into a Molotov and the Molotov won't extinguish. Skull and Crosshair, so I didn't get any luck with those stickers yet. And fun fact, I was trying to figure out what causes this in a live stream yesterday on Twitch, where I was looking into that issue for 4 hours. I wanted to make a video about this and now overnight they patched it, which kind of sucks, but at least they released something new cool to open. Okay, Pocket Barbecue, so no luck with the stickers, or the graffitis rather, sorry. I think I even said stickers before too. Yeah, nothing good really, not a single ping. I'm just gonna hop into an offline server now and I guess we'll find out together what this looks like. So there's supposed to be a like preview thing. So you know if you can apply the graffiti, and also you can open a graffiti menu by pressing the letter F on your keyboard. Which kind of sucks for me because I have my inspect key on that, I think. And also another thing that's pretty cool in my opinion, when you have a graffiti that you really like and you don't ever want it to run out, like you have only 50 charges for one graffiti, you can buy like multiple versions of these. Oh, that's cool. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, let's say I want that GG sticker right here, or the GG graffiti forever. I could buy a second, third and fourth one in my inventory, and then they will basically stack up and you can use them. So now I'm pressing the letter F on my keyboard and it says I'm too far away from a surface. I have 50 charges remaining. And it also tells you which sticker I have. I always keep saying sticker, graffiti, sorry. Okay, and as soon as I get close enough to the wall, it's gonna show what it looks like. I guess when I move closer, it's gonna be bigger. I actually not know, that's just because of the perspective. I'm getting closer. That's pretty cool. So let me place it, pressing mouse 1. Actually, let me fly towards A long. Talk about the situation, what I'm talking about. That's like one of those positions that I really hate, when someone is standing behind that car and you cannot really make him out behind the smoke of the car. And what I was talking about earlier is, I think, when now you have like some sort of graffiti like about right here. That is pretty cool. See what I'm talking about? I think now that I'm not used to graffitis, and I always pre-aim that position, and as soon as I see anything, any sort of darker colors behind that, because I know that there's this wine painting, so usually the wall behind the smoke is gonna be pretty bright. And I think at this point, if I came around like that and I saw something darker behind this, I would assume that this might be a counter-terrorist model and shoot it. That's one problem I see with graffitis in general at certain locations, but yeah. Maybe people will get used to it. I just think that could be a problem. But at the same time, right now, I'm not quite sure if you can use these in matchmaking and if these will be able to be allowed on major events even, because that would be pretty funny to see on a major event. someone dying because people come up with a smart way of placing their graffitis and basically use them as decoys. And then someone just comes around here, sprays the spot, and someone from car comes around and kills that guy at long. That would be pretty funny to see in a pro game, actually. But yeah, overall, that's just a way for Valve to make quick and easy money. I'm pretty neutral to this. As I said, that's one problem I see. In general, I think graffitis are pretty cool, and I used them a lot in Counter-Strike Source when I played it. Let me know what you think about this, and also what your favorite graffiti is at this point in time. I would say my favorite is probably the... I cannot really show it. Or can I? Maybe in this preview picture? Yeah, I really want to get this. I think it's called Piggles graffiti. Because I'm playing in the team Schwein-Aim, which basically means team Pig-Aim. That's my German Counter-Strike team. And this kind of looks like our logo. Like, not kind of, but maybe a bit. And that's why I want to have that sticker, and that's my favorite, the little pig. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I guess I will see you in my next video.